Sounds good. Mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Check check 1 2 1 2. All right. We don't have Mia at this point. Yeah, mic check, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Check check 1. How volunteers helped a local woman become a first-time homeowner tonight after the game. Why this year's flu season could be the worst we've seen in 2 years after the game.
Just the 4-second ID first? Okay, cool. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay. Hot and humid conditions continue into the second half of the weekend. Those details on the Night Beat. Y'all, I'm sorry, this is literally loading. The Aquifer is up 0.3 of a foot today, 635.4. In terms of our pollen count, 4 out there: molds, pigweed, fall almond, ragweed, low.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Gerber. Here's a quick look at some of the day's top headlines. San Antonio police need your help finding a teen who was last seen over on the northeast side. This is 15-year-old Camila Guerrero de la Fuente. She was last seen in the 5800 block of Fort Stanwyck Street near O'Connor Road and I-35. She is described as 5'2" with brown hair and eyes and wears glasses. Police say she was riding a purple and silver bike at the time of her disappearance. Anyone with information is asked to call SAPD Missing Persons Unit at 210-207-7660. San Antonio police are hoping details from a shooting victim will help lead them to a suspect. The shooting happened overnight just before 4 a.m. at a home on Rigsby Avenue near Roland Avenue and I-10. Police found the blood at the scene and were eventually dispatched to I-10 and Foster Road. That's where the victim was found with a friend who had called for help. They told police a man opened fire at a house party on Rigsby Avenue. The victim taken to BAMC for a gunshot wound to the arm and shoulder. A man playing a game on his phone in a park overnight, now in the hospital. This happened after police say he was stabbed. That stabbing happened around 1:45 this morning on Somerset Road near Palo Alto Road and I-35. The victim told police he was playing Pokemon Go when two men walked up to him and stabbed him. The victim was able to drive himself to a nearby apartment complex where he called police. Police still looking for suspects.
Well, it was a hot start to the weekend, no doubt, with highs in the 90s. More humidity is going to continue as we head into the second half of the weekend, meaning it's going to feel even hotter than those actual air temperatures are by Sunday afternoon. We'll start off with a look at those temperatures tomorrow morning. Those fall into the 70s, really only very similar to what we found out there earlier Saturday. More cloud cover on hand. That breaks up a bit more into the afternoon. Those highs crank up into the low to mid 90s, likely feeling like the upper 90s and closing in on that triple-digit mark. So here's your KSAT 12-hour forecast for second half of the weekend. Temperatures in the upper 80s by lunchtime. Plans, maybe a very isolated stray shower possible before the day is done. Better chances of finding that farther south and east. The vast majority of us are dry tomorrow, and even more so as we head into the upcoming work week.
Good evening. I'm Tim Gerber. Do you want to do that again? Good evening, everyone. I'm Tim Gerber. Here's a look at some of the day's top headlines. San Antonio police need your help finding a teen who was last seen over on the northeast side. This is 15-year-old Camila Guerrero de la Fuente. She was last seen in the 5800 block of Fort Stanwyck Street near O'Connor Road and I-35. Police say she was riding a purple and silver bike at the time of her disappearance. Anyone with information about her location asked to call SAPD Missing Persons Unit. Their number 210-207-7660. San Antonio police are hoping details from a shooting victim will lead them to a suspect. That shooting happened just before 4 a.m. at a home on Rigsby Avenue. However, the victim was found in a car near I-10 and Foster Road. They told police a man opened fire at a house party on Rigsby Avenue. One victim was shot in the arm and shoulder. She was taken to BAMC. The other was not injured. The King William Association and Fair is warning the public about a scam involving a fall festival pop-up event. In a Facebook post, the organization says that event is not associated with them, and the location it claims to be happening at is a chiropractic office. They urge everyone to not give any money to the promotions being emailed out. If you see this scam, you're asked to call police 210-207-7273.
Well, you likely felt the humidity out there earlier today. That will continue as we head into the second half of the weekend. Muggy from start to finish. Temperatures in the mid.
You need to pop up prompter. Good evening. I'm Tim Gerber. Here's a quick look at some of the day's top headlines. San Antonio police need your help finding a teen who was last seen over on the northeast side. This is 15-year-old Camila Guerrero de la Fuente. She was last seen in the 5800 block of Fort Stanwyck Street near O'Connor Road and I-35. Police say she was riding a purple and silver bike at the time of her disappearance. Anyone with information is asked to call SAPD's Missing Persons Unit. Their number 210-207-7660. San Antonio police also hoping some details from a shooting victim will lead them to a suspect. That shooting happened just before 4 a.m. at a home on Rigsby Avenue. However, the victim was found in a car near I-10 and Foster Road. They told police a man opened fire at a house party on Rigsby Avenue. One victim was shot in the arm and shoulder. She was taken to BAMC. The other person was not injured.
Well, you likely felt the humidity if you stepped outside this Saturday. As we head into the second half of the weekend, more of the same is in store. By the time we wake up first thing Sunday morning, those dew points are expected to stay in the 70s, which means it will still be plenty humid out there. That sticky feel continues. Temperatures climb into the mid 90s by tomorrow afternoon. A little bit more cloud cover scatters out, leading to more peaks of sunshine. Isolated stray shower can't completely be ruled out, especially south and east for your Sunday, before we stay dry and plenty hot heading into next week.
Becoming a first-time homeowner is hard. Those challenges only increase when you have low income. We'll show you how some volunteers came together to make sure this local family has a place to live. For some this year, the flu season felt never ending, and now health experts say it's more important than ever to get your flu shot. Why we are seeing a case The flu season has felt never ending for some, and now health experts say it is more important than ever to get your flu shot. Why we are seeing a spike in cases now compared to last year. Still to come on the Night Beat, students and teachers at 2 local school districts will have an extra day off this year. The reason why Election Tuesday is now a holiday for that district. Plus, health inspectors say an open door welcomed in customers and a few other things in one restaurant, causing it to get a low score. We'll tell you what we found when we went behind the kitchen door this week. Now it's time to watch sports ball.
If possible, yes, just so that remember that camera 3 issue we were having last week? It showed up again. All right. We good, Will? Thank you so much. All right, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Happy Saturday, San Antonio and South Central Texas. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery here with your Weather Authority update. No doubt about it, it was a hot and humid start to the weekend with those temperatures climbing into the 90s. It even felt like the upper 90s and low triple digits at times. So it definitely was a day to stay hydrated. More of the same is in the works for your Sunday. But before we can get there, your evening forecast throughout the remainder of the day, we will see those temperatures fall through the 80s after dinner time, and those skies start to clear out just a little bit more later tonight as well. But as we head into the overnight hours, because we still do have plenty of moisture and humidity on hand, we are expecting some additional cloud cover to work its way back in, especially by wake up time tomorrow. Maybe a few instances of some patchy fog in rural areas, not completely out of the question. Temperatures only fall into the low to mid 70s to kickstart our Sunday morning. And then as we see that cloud cover break up and scatter out just a little bit more into the afternoon, those daytime highs are headed for the low to mid 90s. But of course, with all of that humidity in place, those heat index values likely will once again climb into the upper 90s and approach that triple digit mark at times as well. So here's your KSAT 12-hour forecast throughout the second half of the weekend. Temperatures approaching the upper 80s as we head into the lunchtime hour. Low to mid 90s expected throughout the second half of the day. Not completely out of the question, like Saturday, that we find a very, very isolated stray shower approach parts of the San Antonio area. As of right now, we'll just call it about a 20% chance farther south and east, 10% chance the farther north that you go. The vast majority of us will sit on the drier side before we wrap up the weekend's plans. High pressure moves in for the start of next week, which really dries us out even more so, helps more afternoon sunshine return, and those temperatures continue to sit on the elevated side, mid 90s, as we wrap up the final days of summer. All right, thanks guys.